Good morning, and here we are again. As you can see, there's some wreckage in behind me, and noticeably from the previous day, all of the shade and tree covering is gone. And this is what happens when a tornado storm warning comes from Canadian Weather Service and lets us know that it's coming, and it's already gone through. So we're adjusting. There's still a lot of folks without power. There's still a lot of folks in worse shape than we are. And so we're very thankful for the minor mishaps that we are going through. And we have the generators to be able to keep things going and keep the freezers from unthawing, etc. We're here this morning talking about the ministry of the Spirit. There's an aspect here that I'd like you to see. And one of the things is we need to look at Romans chapter 13 and Romans chapter 14. And Paul talks about Acts chapter 20 about running the race well, finishing the course. And one of the things that we wrestle with is the tendency to be legalistic with ultimatums and rules for everybody else but ourselves. We're more mindful of trying to control everybody else's holiness than we are about controlling our own. And that's a mishap that comes and gets very religious very fast, and it's not very healthy. So good morning, Wendy. The disciples were with Jesus for 3 years, and he spoke out of the abundance of his heart against a religious system that was corrupt top to bottom. And unfortunately, when humans get in control of things, corruption is not far away. So we have to be doubly motivated. Good morning, Christine. We have to be doubly motivated to keep our lives clean, and not based on what we think is holy or not holy, but based on what the Word says is holy. And what does that look like? Well, a lot of people's definitions definitely changes. It says that the letter kills, but the Spirit gives life. And that's the aspect of the legalism that goes off and on in churches. And it becomes an exclusive club for the snooty and the prideful. And that was kind of what had happened to the synagogues in the time of Jesus, that they were full of pride and they were full of dead man's bones, as John the Baptist said. And they're all whitewashed on the outside, but full of death on the inside. And we don't need a reputation like that to go out into the world community from the church, that you guys, you make a nice whitewash, but yeah, you're dead inside. So to have life, you have to have the Spirit. I just got interrupted with another emergency phone call. So I'm going to cut this short this morning. I want you to finish the race, and I want you to finish the race well. Please understand that God is there to help us. And yes, there will be difficulties. And you will have to adjust. And so will I. And that's where Jesus Christ comes into our hearts and lives. Good morning, Sandra and Rachel. And we adjust. And if you don't adjust, you'll be like this tree here, and you'll break. And so that's what happens. So there's the tree, and it's broken. It couldn't adjust to the circumstances of life. Perfect living illustration, well, was once living illustration of what can happen to our lives when we don't adjust ourselves. So please pay attention, folks, to what's going on, and please help one another the best you know from the Word, and listen to the heart of God in caring for people. We hope you'll like and share and get the word out there. There's hydro crews dispatched and people are working on the process, but please pay attention that when you apply the word, you're changing someone's life, you're changing someone's circumstance, and you're going from a negative to a positive, okay? It's not about condemning the world, because Jesus didn't condemn us. Our own sin condemns us. But what he gave us was forgiveness. And that's the gift you get to give to someone else, forgiveness. And that, my friends, is a very important gift to give away, all right? Have a great day. Like and share. Thank you for your love and trust. Get the word out that Jesus does care and forgiveness is real. God bless.